Have you ever given a thought to how much money you're going to spend on energy over your lifetime? Most people haven't, but I can tell you that the number is shocking. Type in right now your average electric bill and your average monthly auto fuel bill. How much money you're going to spend over energy over your lifetime. Great. Now we have to include a little thing called inflation. We're going to increase that number by inflation every single year. The minimum inflation rate in America has been 4.5%, but the number is actually much higher than that. But let's just use 4.5% as a statistic and grow that number by 4.5% every single year to calculate exactly what our total energy expense is going to be over your lifetime. Now you might have 20 or 30 years to live, you may have 50 to 75 years to live. But you're going to see on the chart below, let's take 50 years, average life expectancy from here on out. You can adjust that how you like, but let's just take 50 years for this video. Okay? What is your number? What's your energy expense number? Okay, is that number high? That it is. Now imagine that number being saved in a bank account. Let's take a Roth IRA. A Roth IRA grows tax-free and you can take the money out tax-free for retirement, right? Let's put it in an account like that. And let's take that monthly energy bill and put that into a Roth IRA every single month like clockwork, because we no longer need to give it to an electricity company, because we're going to buy energy, we're going to buy electricity, we're going to buy a solar panel system that creates free energy from the sun, and that's how we're going to create our electricity, and we're going to power our home, and we're going to power our electric vehicle, and we're no longer going to have to pay for electricity or auto fuel again. We're going to take that monthly savings and we're going to put it into the bank and we're going to invest it. Now, what is your favorite investment? For me, it's very simply the S&P 500 index. It's the top 500 U.S. companies in the country, and it's averaged 12% for the last 100 years. Sometimes it's up 50%, sometimes it's down 50%, but on average 12%. So you keep that money in the bank and let it grow at an average of 12%. And let's take a look at how much money you have saved in your tax-free Roth IRA versus spending the money out of your pocket. Okay, so which would you rather have? The red column, which is money out of your pocket going to an electricity and auto fuel company? Or would you like to have the green column, which is money you've saved and put into your bank account and now is tax-free, and you can take that money out, you can continue to grow it for your loved ones. It's just an extra pocket of money that you can have for retirement. This is called energy banking. Okay? Which would you rather have? Or the green? Okay. So the number is quite high. Well, this is what Einstein called the eighth wonder of the world, and that's called compound interest. Compound interest. As you can invest money over time and it grows, it becomes a parabolic spike. As you can see here, over 100 years, you could actually become a billionaire with this strategy. So it's important to start the compound effect as soon as possible. No time like the present. We're going to get distracted if we don't act now. So let's take the steps to start moving that ball forward now so we can create and begin the compound effect for you and your loved ones. All right? What I need you to do is first type in your address so we can look at your property and see what we can do to eliminate that electricity bill. Type in great. Now all you have to do is book an appointment with one of our energy tax consultants, and we're going to show you what the costs are for your energy system. Okay, great. Now all you have to do is book a calendar. Okay, fantastic. Now all you have to do is book an appointment with me and my team of solar experts. We're going to go over your solar situation and how we can create a plan specifically for you. I just have a couple more questions. So if you could, can you tell us how you file your taxes now? Are you single, married, filing jointly, or head of household? And the last question. Okay, the reason I'm asking this question is not to pry, but with our Solar Tax Pros strategy, you can actually get a tax deduction benefit on top of a tax credit benefit. So what is your adjusted gross income, your annual income, estimated to be for the year that we're going to install solar? It's just an estimate, and we can calculate what your tax deduction benefit is on top of your 30% tax credit and maybe an additional 10% tax credit for being in an energy community zone. So type in your estimated annual adjusted gross income now. Excellent. So all we have to do now is jump on a call together and we'll have your plan ready. Great. Now we're going to jump that call together at the appropriate time. You'll get a reminder 2 minutes before the call, and you'll call in to us, and we'll start reviewing your situation to see how we can start this energy banking plan. All right? We look forward to speaking to you.